Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here with my fragrance of the day. This one is from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. Um, I have had two other Ferragamo fragrances before I purchased this one. The first one being Ferragamo F Black, and the second one I purchased was just regular Ferragamo, the one in the burgundy box. This one, and there are like two other flankers that I've seen in TJ Maxx. All were around the $20 range, $19.99. So for some reason, I don't know why, I was kind of afraid to purchase them, even after I've watched other reviews on this. I guess recently TJ Maxx and Ross haven't really been having anything interesting besides maybe 1 million Privé, which is a 200 ml bottle. I think they sell that for like $80 in TJ Maxx, which is a great deal. I just don't want to fork out $80 right now. And then I found what was it? A 30 ml bottle of Armani Code Profumo, which I think $50 is too much for a 30 ml bottle. So I didn't purchase it, but I did purchase this one finally, which is the Acqua Essenziale Blue. That would be this one by Salvatore Ferragamo. This is a 3.5, I believe, or 3.7 milliliter bottle, which is roughly 100 milliliters. Let's see. Actually, this is a 1.7, which is 50 milliliters. The box presentation is, fairly simple. Blue box, silver accent, silver writing, basic information on the back. You have barcode, stuff like that. Pretty basic. The bottle is kind of nice. It goes from almost clear or light up here to the bottom is darker. You can see the juice. It has Ferragamo on this nameplate. It goes all the way around. The top is pretty nice. Metal on the outside, plastic inside, kind of heavy. It does snap fairly nicely into place. You can hold it by the top, but I still never recommend anyone do this ever with a fragrance, because sometimes the cap may trick you. You think it's snapped on and it's really not. You drop it, it's broke, no more fragrance. The atomizer on this is nice. And I was actually kind of surprised by this fragrance. It starts off kind of citrusy, and it's citrusy and a little powdery. Actually is a very nice fragrance. I like it. When I first sprayed it on this morning, I was a little nervous because I actually wanted to wear one of my newer, well, this is new to me also, but I have some other Armani fragrances that I wanted to try out, but I decided to go with this one instead. And I was a little nervous. I sprayed a little on my wrist, and then I was like, this is kind of nice. So I sprayed on some more, my usual spots, one behind each ear, back of the neck. I hit my shirt on my shoulder areas, one in the middle, and then I hit my wrist. Very nice, very easy on the nose. It's not offensive whatsoever. To me, it isn't. Unfortunately, I've gotten any compliments from this fragrance whatsoever, but that does not deter me from saying that this is a nice fragrance. The top notes on this, which is the opening, you get bergamot, lemon, cardamom, and then your mid notes you get cypriol oils, atlas cedar, and lavender, and your base notes you get patchouli, tonka bean, benzoin, and ambroxan. This does have a pretty decent amount of sweetness to it. It's not sweet as in like maybe 1 million or Invictus. It's not that type of sweet. It just has a hint of sweetness to it. To me, it's blended quite well with the powdery, the citrus, which is the lemon in the opening. It's quite refreshing. It's almost, it says it's aqua, so it does have sort of like an aquatic feel to it, but I like it. It's nice, and for 20 bucks you really can't beat it. I'm pretty sure you probably can find this somewhere else for cheaper online. I just looked it up actually, and for this particular one, the highest I've seen it go for is 29 and some change, which is roughly about $31 with tax. The cheapest was probably around $7 to $10, but that was for, you know, something small, like a little tester vial, or, you know, something like that, decant rather. If you see this, I recommend picking this one up. This is Acqua Essenziale or Essenziale Blue. They actually have, I think, 2 other flankers to this. They have the Essenziale or Essenziale, which is the regular, and then they have Colonia also. I haven't smelled those two, but I have seen reviews, and people have said that those are nice too. I haven't really seen anyone do too many videos on this one, so if they're out there, I'll check them out. But this is a nice fragrance, guys, so if you see it, pick it up. Not a bad purchase. This actually lasts pretty long on my skin also. A lot of cheapy fragrances don't give me too good of longevity or projection. I was doing room buffing today, and as my machine was blowing around circulating air, I get whiffs of my cologne because it's still projecting from off my shirt, which is nice. I can smell it clearly still on my wrist. So I had this on since like 5:30 this morning, and it is now 11:20. So that's roughly about what, 6 hours, 5.5, 6 hours. So that's not bad at all. And I haven't reapplied at all. I decided to let this one run its course just to see, and so far I'm pushing about 5-6 hours as of right now, so that's damn good. I'm still getting whiffs of it when I move. I am going to reapply when I go to lunch, but as of right now, it is a skin scent, but I can still smell it on my skin, and it's not like faint or nothing like that. It's still there. I can still smell it clearly, so that's a good sign. This was released in 2014, so it's not really that old. What, like 5 years old now? So it's new to me. I've seen it before, I just never purchased it. I wasn't really big on Ferragamo. I don't own any belts by Ferragamo. I don't own, you know, shoes, anything like that. Just colognes so far. I have 3, so I'm looking forward to finding the other 2, and if there are more, I'll purchase those also probably. I do want to test them first because I don't want to buy something I don't like, and I wish I could have tested the second one I bought, which is the one in the maroon or burgundy box. It's nice. It's just a little too spicy for me. It's a lot spicier than Perry Ellis 360 Red, because that one has sweetness in it. That Ferragamo that I'm talking about, it doesn't have any sweetness in it whatsoever to me. It's just straight spicy. And I've only worn it once, and I've never worn it again. So, but anyway, check it out, guys. Acqua Essenziale Blue by Salvatore Ferragamo. Make sure you pick it up. Great fragrance. I like it. You don't have to take my word for it. Try it out for yourself. Peace.